You know, if there's one thing that describes how I responded to every time Rainbow Dash was presenting herself in this episode, my response is this.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
I look to you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well.
The School of Friendship and the School of Magic are going against each other in a buckball game or buckball tournament, whatever. And what happens is that Pinkie Pie and everybody else has assignments to actually help out the entire team, you know, practice up and get ready for the game, while Rainbow Dash is part of cheerleading. Now, there is something wrong there, because I kind of figured from Jump Street, okay, Rainbow Dash is not a big fan of stuff when it comes to like cheerleading and whatnot. She's not that kind of pony, obviously. She's more into the, you know, coaching to get them all, you know, ready up for the game, you know, practice up and stuff like that to get them all prepped up for the big event. Like, nothing that's like, oh yeah, you know, give the squad like motivation and shit like that. Like, she knows what it is, it's just not her thing. And you know what? That's fine. You know, I can understand that, because hey, if I was in their shoes, I would kind of feel the same way. But I will try to grasp it to see why they enjoy it. But Rainbow Dash, she just didn't give a fuck. She was just like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna do things my way. You know what? You guys, you know, you guys can deal with you guys can deal with this. I'm just gonna see what the other squads are up to. You know what you know what I'm all about. You know, so thanks a lot there. But as we all know, that's pretty much the outcome. Like, this was like so predictable, it wasn't even funny. This was the most predictable episode, because it's obviously a predictable lesson, because obviously it's just, okay, I'm sorry I keep saying that, but you get what I mean. The thing is, a Rainbow Dash is that she learns the lesson that, you know what, maybe she doesn't really get exactly why they like it, but then when they explain to her why they like it, it's like, okay, you know, I can understand why it's so important to you. Duh. But yeah, it's basically a very duh lesson. Like, it's right on the actual money, so it's very easy to catch on to where the lesson's gonna be. I really did like the cheerleading squad though. They're actually, you know, they're really cute, and I did like their little, like, oh my god, like, you know, Valley got accents, hello. So that was, you know, that was kind of good. Like, I didn't mind that too much. Like, I thought they were cute, and I like that little dance routine thing, or that little, you know, celebration dancing they were doing, like with Yona, you know, her doing the stomp, starting it off, like stuff like that. That's actually, you know, that was pretty neat stuff. Now, the plot twist I didn't expect though was for them to actually lose the game. Like, I didn't think the School of Friendship was gonna lose. I thought they were somehow pull it off after the very late, you know, finally prepping up the cheerleading squad to get every audience hyped up and stuff like that. But you know what's also funny too? I didn't think Celestia was a very huge Buckball fan, but she was like really into that shit. Like, she was a hardcore like fanatic though. Like, to me, I think those were like the only parts I enjoyed about the episode, was Slash's interactions and just that Sally. So yeah, Sally, those are the only thing, the little sprinkles of redemption that I actually enjoyed about the episode, or somewhat enjoyed. That was actually pretty funny though, and the plot twist, I didn't expect that either. So it's just so meh, and Rainbow Dash just like, ugh, I just was not a big fan of her character in this one. Like, I understand it's not your thing, but at least fucking listen to your actual squad and know why it's important. Rainbow Dash just ignored it because, oh, I'm Rainbow Dash, I'm so awesome. Like, oh my god, now I regret being an RD fan. Now I know why I jumped off the RD bandwagon a long time ago now. And it was right after the whole Wonderbolts thing, where she became like the Wonderbolt. It's just, it's the way they did it, man. Ever since then, like, she had some pretty solid episodes, but then there were like some that just kind of like, so you get the point. So it's been on and off for me. It's really been on and off for me for RD. It really has been. And honestly, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this episode. Like, there's not that much interesting stuff going on besides that. And like, only a few things got me, you know, kind of enjoyed. But really, if you think about it, this was kind of like a very meh episode. So, I mean, okay, it's not the worst episode. I over exaggerate. It's not the worst episode, but it's definitely below, a bit below the season premiere. At least in my opinion, it is. Like, I think this is actually one of like my very least favorite episode of the entire season. I mean, that's just, you know, my take on it though. So yeah. So pretty much that's just my take on it. Like, with only a few things I enjoy, like that little, like the whole, like those cute little cheerleading girls, and then Celestia's getting pumped up. So I mean, 2.5 to me was like a mixed bag, pretty much. But I think this one might just get a little lower. Like, I think this one just might get like a little lower. So it's kind of like a, I don't want to say a meh episode, but it's kind of like a mediocre episode at best though. This was kind of just like a mediocre episode, and it could have just been done like a lot better though. So just saying though, not really much interesting stuff going on besides that, honestly. But I wouldn't say like it's a very like terrible episode, no. But I will say it's definitely lower on my list. If anything, I would put the season 9 premiere like a little more above it, like 2.5. This will get like a 2 out of 5 for me, pretty much. This one gets like a 2 out of 5. So just a meh to like a mediocre episode at best. I mean, it had little bits of stuff I did enjoy and I didn't see. Okay, there was one bit of a plot twist with the whole team losing thing. Okay, fair enough. I didn't see that coming. So fair enough on that. But yeah, other than that, that's all I really gotta say. Rainbow Dash in this episode just really pissed me off because it's just, God, like, it's so obvious, and the way this whole episode's lesson was so obvious. That's what brings this shit down more to just a mediocre episode. And it's just like, oh my God, like, it's the most annoying thing in the universe. So I'm gonna have to give this one like a 2 out of 5. Again, it's not the worst episode, but it could have just been some like, what happened here? But that's all I really gotta say on this episode though. So, you know, the next episode should be a lot better, especially from when I watched it a bit early. So I'll see you guys next week for episode 16? Yeah, 16. So my brain just derped. 16 for season 9, episode 16 of MLP. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So what do you guys think in the comment section below? Do you think this was like one of the worst episodes of the season? Do you think it was just kind of whatever, and we could just move on from there? Or yeah, just let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this week's episode of MLP season 9, episode 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4 great. I call this one 2, 3, 4 not so great. And I know it's an old, I know the joke is obvious too, but still. Anyways, that's it. So I'm out. So don't forget, rate, comment, subscribe, click that bell, join the squad, boys. Follow my social media plugins and my gamer tags as well. So peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. Anime manga fans, keep supporting Rich Read what you're watching. That's it. See you guys for episode 16.